Hey, it's Andrew Klavan, and we are back with one of these videos in which my producer and other known international felons torment me. This week they gave me a choice. I could either watch some TikTok trends or jab a screwdriver repeatedly into my eyeballs. And I chose, after much thought, I had to think about this for a while, I decided to go with the TikTok trends. Ooh! We're going to start with one about girl math. It can involve using bad math, and some say it's meant to be humorous and poke fun at the stereotype that women aren't good at math. A stereotype. It's a stereotype. We just made that up. However, others say it's a real process that many women use to make discretionary spending decisions, which is obviously true.
Shopping.
We're girls. It's what we do.
Let's see what they're saying on TikTok about girl math.
I put $25 in the pocket of my jacket and I forget about it, and then months later I put my jacket on and I find $25 in my pocket. I've made money.
So for example, if you spend $100 and you get a $10 reward, you just made $10.
That's not accurate. That's not how that works.
Yeah, because now in a future purchase, you just saved yourself $10. If you return an item at the store, you just earn money. So if you return something and buy something at the same time, it was free.
No, because you had to spend the money the first time.
No, but then the second time it's free because it's no extra money. Or this one's so good. Like if you go to Starbucks or Dunkin' and you use your app, you scan and pay, it's free. Because that money was already there.
I'm never going to have money. Never.
What do you mean?
This is your mindset when you go to a store? Honestly, is this how you...
This is just how girl math works.
Girl math isn't a thing!
So that was actually just like being married. That was watching that was just like being married. You know, what I'm thinking about was when I first started making speeches to conservatives. Please clap. Telling them that we weren't paying attention to the culture. This is a long time ago. This is before there even was a culture. I used to say that talking to conservatives about the culture was like trying to explain to my wife that when you buy something on sale, it still costs money. And every time I would say this, one half of the audience would just erupt with laughter. Apparently, this is very well known among people who travel among women, which is very dangerous, and I don't recommend it, and don't do it at home. While girl math may be a constant in women's heads, the Roman Empire is a surprising constant in men's heads. Who was surprised by that? I was just reading that off the screen. Nobody is surprised. What else would you be thinking about except the Roman Empire as you go about your day? This is what we all think about.
Do you ever think about the Roman Empire?
You ever think about the what?
The Roman Empire.
Like Marcus Aurelius, Alexander the Great Roman Empire?
Yeah, or like anything about it.
I don't know, probably a lot of cool shit happened back then. A few times a week, I'd say.
A few times a week?
About 2 or 3 times a week. Quotes and stuff. I've got Marcus Aurelius' book back there. Try to watch documentaries on it all the time. It's awesome. Why? Why do you ask that?
How long have you been thinking about it? Like for how many years?
For a while. Since I was like a teenager. So when I first started watching a documentary on Amazon. We should watch it together, actually. Do you want to?
But no, I mean, the Roman, it's like The Godfather. You remember that movie with Tom Hanks, You've Got Mail, where he says,
The Godfather is the answer to any question.
All of life's questions are answered in the Roman Empire. It's just simple. Everybody knows this, right? You don't actually have Alexander the Great. He's not the Roman Empire, sorry. But you do have a lot of other cool stuff. And especially since we're living through the fall of our republic. See, people say this is like the fall of the Roman Empire, but that's the fall of the republic. We've still got the empire to go, so it could be cool.
Empire?
All right, let us talk about, I have no idea what this is. Delulu girl. The term Delulu is a slang term that's often used on social media to describe someone who has unrealistic or idealistic beliefs or fantasies. We just used to call that a girl.
Go off, King.
It can also be used to describe people who act strangely or obsessively because of their perceived delusional mindset. We just used to call that a girl. For example, someone might be described as Delulu if they believe they're going to marry their favorite musician after making eye contact with them at a concert. We just used to call that a girl. All right, let's watch a Delulu Girl.
You guys, I have something to tell you. May all your Delulu come to Lulu. Because being Delulu is the Salulu. Absolutely.
And that was a cute Delulu or girl, depending on which word you want to use. It's just a synonym for girl. Okay. So here's another one: bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye.
This viral trend showed people a new way to throw shade with a bombastic side eye. I like that. I like the fact that the internet is like this hive mind that generates names for things that we've always had, so that they seem new. All right, the bombastic side eye. Let's see it.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
All right. If I did that, I would be in traction. They would have to put up one of those things like this, when you hit the, what's it called? Whiplash. I would have to have one of those things around my neck if I tried the bombastic side eye. But I like it. It's good. All right. Red, green, and beige flags. A red flag, you got on a date, you see, like, this guy has a problem or girl has a problem that I'm not going to want to live with for the next 50 years of my life. Green flag, it's good, right? So that's a positive thing. Weird yet charming things your partner does. That is a beige flag. Weird yet charming. So that's my whole thing. I'm an utterly beige person. My entire life has been beige.
Oh, baby.
David, you're late.
So beige. You're a vision in beige.
These are neutral traits that can be anything from setting timers instead of alarms to wake them up in the morning or asking the waiter what they should order. That isn't weird enough. That isn't even charming enough. Well, let's find out. Let's hear beige flags.
My beige flags? What is a beige flag? Oh my God. Okay, so it's gonna read me in the first round. That's perfect. I love that. Wow! Looks better in person and crusty eyes. I'm not awkward. Hey, maybe that one was true. Maybe I can be awkward. What the f? Meows out loud? Maybe I don't have any beige flags. Oh my God! I think these filters are listening to me. How is this happening? Oh my God! I am manifesting these bad answers. I'm sick. This is making me sick. Are you kidding? Okay, this is making me anxious. It feels like this is listening to me.
There seems to be a little bit of a kind of a gray line between a beige flag and a psychopath.
Using a timer to wake up is not at all the same as using an alarm. You psycho!
It seems a little bit of blurry. I mean, I don't know, but I think everybody should have beige flags. We should also all be weird but charming, which, like I said, that's my entire life. All right, de-influencing. The goal is to make people think more about what they're spending their money on instead of buying into the hype. De-influencing has also taken a turn into practical life advice, like not worrying about having a color-coordinated Christmas tree. What are you talking about? How can you not worry about not having it? All right, well, let's see what an example of de-influencing.
Come to my attention that we need a little more de-influencing. Listen, reusable cups are meant to be reused. Let's bring having a favorite color back. Not Pokemon, don't need to collect them all. Maybe instead of starting a fight in a Target, you could wash the one you already have. If collecting brings you joy, I don't want to yuck your yum, but personally, I would rather have the money, which is a pretty good barometer for any purchase. You actually want to spend your money on that thing? Would it actually make you happy to buy that thing? Or are you just afraid of what it would mean about you if you can't buy it? I've also seen a lot of luxury bag hauls recently. Rest assured that only hit your feed because everybody else also went, huh. That's how things get on your feed. Enough people go, what? And then they've got our eyes. It's not actually because everybody's doing a luxury bag haul. Also, this time of year especially, I want you to pay attention to anyone who is selling you self-love in December and then self-punishment in January. Then turning around in February and going, oh, you couldn't do that in January, you little wah baby, buy my program. There is no one move that if you do it 64,000 times a day, every day, it'll transform your body. And I'm sorry, but if you believe that, I have some hot singles in your area who would love to meet you. This is a very small part of life. You are allowed to reassess and reconfigure whenever you want. You might not even need a program or a challenge to do it. What do you want? I like this, or I don't like this. That's good enough rationale. Best things in life can't be linked.
First of all, I like that girl. She's cute and talented, so I think she has influenced me. I'm now influenced. But I have to take issue with her on one thing. You don't like to take issue with adorable girls with talent, but Pokemon, gotta get them all, right? It's in the song.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yes, give it more rock and roll.
Put your body into it.
If it weren't true that you had to have them all, would they put it in the song? Let's just use you have to use common sense about these things. Some things, you let pass, but if it's in the song, you got to get them all. Coquetification. I like this already. I like coquetification. Whatever it is, I'm for it. The coquette aesthetic was revitalized with the help of fashion trends like hair bows and ballet flats. But the coquetification TikTok trend answers the question, what if everything was coquette? People tie little pink bows on everything from toilet paper to their ciabatta meal. All right, let's see it. Pink bows on everything. That's it? Bows on, what is those, olives?
Beans, what the
I'm sorry. That was disappointing. When I thought you said everything was going to be coquette, I thought everything was going to come with a flirtatious girl.
What a forward young man you are.
Like everything was going to come with a girl who was kind of cute and was giving you the bombastic side eye.
Don't you think you've seen enough?
or maybe not the coquette side eye or whatever. But apparently it's just tying pink ribbons on what looked like olives. So that's not that exciting unless you're Popeye. You want to flirt with olive oil. All right. I think we're done. Are we done?
You're f***ing done, son!
Oh, I'm so glad I'm free. All right, that's TikTok trends. We should probably nuke the Chinese. I think that's the answer.
They call it Edward. They call it Edward.
If you want to give me the bombastic side eye, like and subscribe to the Andrew Klavan Show wherever you get your side eyes.